Hello. Hey, how are you doing? My name is Kevin Longwell. This is Josh. He's my brother. You're not seeing double. Are you the homeowner here?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Basically, what we're doing, the big problem, and it is serious. We're not trying to come down on anybody. However, it is important. A lot of the homeowners in this area have been basically complaining about the LCEC rate increases. So in July, there was actually a power cost adjustment implemented for LCEC, and there's going to be another rate increase in January. So what we're doing is we're putting in somewhat of a petition. It's called the redirection program. Have you guys heard about it, or has anyone talked to you about it?
Redirection about what?
Of power.
Power?
Yeah.
It's like solar power?
It's funny you say this. It's actually a little bit different. What we notice is that a lot of the homes here have like the old meter. You guys have a relatively new house, right? So you guys probably have the new meter that the city has been putting in. Let's see. Cool car, by the way. Okay, great. Fantastic. A lot of homeowners still have this one. So that's good, because did they explain to you how this works?
No.
Okay, so basically this old dial spins forward. The new dials that you have, they spin forward and backwards.
Okay.
So what that allows you to do is sell energy back to the grid. So what we notice here is that back in 2021, a lot of the homeowners here, and this is Abigail's bill, were somewhere around 289. Now, fast forward 1 year, 2022, payments went up. Now, as you can see here, this little graph shows your energy consumption in kilowatts. If you look at before, and the after, the energy consumption didn't change. The only thing that changed was that they were increasing Abigail's bill, and she kind of got tired of it. The solar panels on the roof. Those guys that did that, they didn't take out a lot of money out of their checking accounts. They didn't win the lottery, and they didn't move any stocks in their portfolio or anything like that. What they noticed is that they were able to redirect the money they were already throwing away to LCEC and redirect it into something that they own versus something they rent. So basically the idea is that after 25 years to have your bill look something like this.
For 25 years?
Yeah. And so basically right now, you've been here 2 years. Basically you're paying LCEC. It's kind of like renting versus owning your house. Like when you rent, like if you're renting this house, you rent it, pay every single month. The landlord says, I'm gonna increase your bill, and then if you wanna stay in the house, you gotta keep paying it, and every year there's an increase, right? So that's kind of like how LCEC works. The guys that have the technology on the roof, what those guys do is they basically conserve all of the energy from the sun, and they produce it on site. Anything that's excess, anything that's extra, because of the meter that they have, they're able to then sell back to the utility company, basically for a credit, and that's why you have these low bills like this. When you get your bill in the mail, do you just pay it and toss it in the trash, or do you actually read it?
I didn't read it.
You don't read it? A lot of people don't. And basically, there's this little graph here that shows how much energy you use, right? The big problem is something like this, watch. A lot of people don't know, but we actually get our power from Georgia, right? And you guys with LCEC, you actually rent it from FPL. Did you know that?
Yeah.
No. Have you ever noticed, like on the bottom of your bill, you have all of these surcharges, all of these fees?
Yeah.
Okay. So here, when you produce your power from Georgia, it has to go through all these substations, and ultimately like these transformers like this, until it gets to your house. You pay for all of this. It's 40% of your bill. And so like if you take a look at this bill right here, 289, 452, right? You got the bill at 452, power cost adjustment, which is all of this, $153. So a large portion of the bill, it's not even the power that you guys use here, it's all of this. And so a lot of homeowners, they didn't know that they actually had a second option where they can produce their power on site, just like your neighbors here at 4011, right? And basically any extra energy that they produce, they would sell back to the utility company. Now, what we do is very simple. We're actually not here with sales. We're not here to sell you anything because we can't. What we want to be able to do is come tomorrow, okay, maybe sometime in the afternoon when it's more convenient for you, and drop off our report that looks like this. And in the report, we would draw a line in the middle, show you what you're throwing away here with LCEC or with FPL. We can show you those two options. And then we would show you what it would look like if you would have gone solar last month and show you the savings. And the idea is, if this actually makes sense for you, we would actually submit an application over to LCEC. But if we can't find any reasons and excuses on why we can save you money, then we actually have about 20 other projects to do, and we would just basically, you can tell us to kick rocks and we'll get out of here.
But okay, so how it works, because I don't know, so I had a guy come here, so because I'm just taking a class right now. So,
College?
Yes.
What class are you taking?
So no, I'm just studying to take the exit for nursing program.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I graduated last month.
Oh, nice, congratulations.
September. Yeah, so the problem is, so there's a certain amount, so that would increase in the mortgage,
Mortgage.
yeah.
Power.
Is that, yeah, there's a because I don't know, so I just want to understand, because you said it's free, that I know there's nothing.
It's not free. No, I never said it's free. So let's rewind a little bit. What we're doing, like I told you before, we're putting in a petition called a redirection program, where we would take the money you throw away to the utility company, we would take that money and put it towards your own project here in the house, where you can produce power and you can sell it back to the energy company. There's a few things that need to happen before you actually can qualify. You have to have a credit score of 650 and above. Your roof has to be in good shape, and what we would do is we would come back tomorrow and we would fly a drone over the roof. Hello. We would fly a drone over the roof to make sure the roof qualifies. You must not owe any money to LCEC or any money for property taxes. And then if you qualify, what we would like to do is drop a report like this for you, so you can see apples to apples what this will look like. And then, if your home qualifies, have you ever seen those little signs outside of people's yards? They go like this, like they have the 1-800 number. It's like a little shield. Okay, so our company would pay for all of the upfront costs and all of the installation for your house. All you would have to do is pay your next month's bill, which is going to be lower, and it's going to stay lower for 25 years.
The next month bill is going to be like, for example.
So in order for me to be able to draw that up for you and drop off a report, what I need to see is, well, I already saw your meter, which is good. I need to see this little portion on your bill, which is your power consumption. Okay, go ahead. I'll stay here.
So, vous savez dire que son bagay,
Is that your friend that lives over there?
no, my brother.
Oh, your brother? Does he live in this area?
No, Fort Myers.
Oh, Fort Myers? We can speak to your brother too. But basically I wanted to show
He already had it.
Oh, he does? Oh, yeah.
That's why I was talking to him. So I said to him, so they usually put the money on the mortgage.
No.
Like a 70,000 or $75,000.
Yeah, that's the old program.
That's the old program?
Yeah, old program. What we're doing, again, like I told you before, we're doing something called the redirection program. Let me ask you, is your credit score over 650?
It's over 650.
Okay, good.
It's 765.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
good job.
My credit.
Okay, check this out. So I want to show you, this was not something I pull out of my pocket, this was your bill, right? So you're paying $168. I want you to see right here where it says power cost adjustment. You're paying how much? 57 out of this was 168. It's just BS. It's fees and all of this stuff here that you're paying LCEC for absolutely no reason. You see what I mean? So basically it's all of these fees that would be eliminated, and you would take this 168. The idea is to get a little bit lower, like 140, 120, and put it into your own power project. And then anything that you get in excess, because the sun hits your house a lot, anything you get in excess, you're able to sell back to the utility company. We'll explain it a little bit more tomorrow when we come by. Here you go. Your name is Million?
Million.
Nice to meet you, Million. I'm Kevin.
Okay, maybe.
What time tomorrow? Or actually, let me ask you this: you have any time this afternoon? Like
This
7?
afternoon, it depends. So how long is it gonna take me? Because
It takes 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Just come tomorrow instead.
Okay.
To what you.
We're gonna drop off this wood here, and we're gonna show you right now LCECs. We're gonna show you the solar thing, and if it makes sense, we're not gonna ask for any money out of your pocket. You're not gonna have to take out your wallet. Okay? Zero out of pocket.
Or you just want to see if I'm qualified for this program.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And that whole process is very simple.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Do you make the decisions here at the house, or is it you and your wife, you and someone else?
My wife is not here.
Where is she at?
She's still out of the country, like Haiti.
Haiti? Oh, cool. Nice. One of my best friends is he's from Haiti. His name is Quilu.
Really?
Yeah. He actually, does he live in Lehigh? No, his parents live in Lehigh.
Yeah, I think he was in Cape. He rents in Cape.
Good call.
Yeah. Oh, he does. Yeah. Million. What's the best number for you? 239. What's a good time to stop by tomorrow?
Oh, you can do it right now.
Do it right now.
You said 25 minutes.
Yeah, 25 minutes. So let me do this, because I just texted my engineer that. It's 5 o'clock right now.
But if you want, yeah, just come
I can
tomorrow.
stop at 6. I can stop at 6.
Come tomorrow instead.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
You have somewhere to be?
12. Oh, no.
Oh, noon tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. So 12 o'clock, right?
12 o'clock, yeah.
12 p.m. tomorrow. All right. And you drive, this is your car?
Yeah, that's my phone.
All right, so blue. You accept text messages?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna text you real quick. How long you been in this area?
2 years.
2 years? You like it?
Yeah. I have to because that's my house.
You got to like this area, bro.
That's a beautiful home, by the way.
It's beautiful, yes.
I love the colors.
Just reply, got it. I got you down for 12 p.m. tomorrow. That's my number. And so, Million, last thing, tomorrow we're gonna drop off drop off the report. If something comes up on your end, you got to go to school or whatever. You got something that came up. Just give me the professional courtesy of letting me know. Okay.
No, okay, no problem.
And just text me. If
Oh,
something,
you say there's nothing, so that's gonna
nothing, you're gonna have to pay me.
to pay you, but yeah.
You have to qualify. So your credit
okay.
qualifies.
Once I qualify,
Yeah.
so what's gonna happen? Because okay, you said that was the old system because I heard my friend told me like, so that's why he refused the system because the money like
It would. They were asking for
they
a lot
add
of
the
money.
money to the mortgage.
Yeah. So what we do is a little bit different than that. Basically, the qualification process is very simple. We would come by tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and we would show you an aerial view image of your house, of your roof, and then we would show you where the panels would be laid out on the roof, and then we would show you a savings report that looks like this. And then basically the idea is like, if all of that works out, at the end of the day, if your roof qualifies, you qualify, and everything else is good, we still have to get the okay from LCEC to start the project.
Oh,
If
okay.
LCEC tells us that we can't, then you're kind of just stuck with LCEC.
Oh, they can say
They
yes
can
or
say
no.
no. They can say no. You know why?
Right.
I'll tell you why.
Because
Well, who owns the meter?
what?
Who owns your meter?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, that's why. And also too, if there's a lot of people in the area that have gone solar with a net meter, they're selling energy back into the grid and they're sending the energy back here. If there's too many people that are going solar, you see that wire that goes to the system?
Yeah.
Those can explode. And so LCEC, what they do is if there's too many people here with the solar project already, then they can cancel you and deny you.
Oh yeah, only him.
So only him. So you should be good to go. But what we're gonna do is tomorrow we're gonna come by and we're gonna show you kind of like this, apples to apples.
But let me tell you something. So what about the bill? So it's gonna way lower. Than,
Yeah, as long as you qualify.
So you will show me like the amount. So
We will show you all the numbers. So, Milan, I'll tell you this. There's a saying, that basically like in business, that goes like this: people lie, numbers don't lie, right?
Yeah.
So when we show you all the numbers, it's going to be a very cut and dry process. You're going to see for yourself if this makes sense. If it does make sense, the idea is to submit an application over to LCEC so that we can go ahead and get the first step of the project started for you.
Okay.
If it doesn't make sense for you, and basically then you just stick with LCEC, and then we get out of your hair. We get about 20 other projects. To do in this area.
Okay. If I, for example, if I get qualified and then you send it's a bill, you will send it to CEC, or you send the application.
An application to LCEC.
You send the application to
Yeah.
CEC. So, okay, so because I asked you a question, you never answer me. Like,
Go ahead.
What
Sorry
about the money? So
Yeah.
before they used to put the money.
Yes.
But what about what now? So what happened?
Now the way it works is it's a lot different. You would be the owner of the panels, just like you're the owner of the home.
This is gonna be for you guys, not for LCEC anymore. Or?
Yeah, you would be away from LCEC. LCEC, the big problem, Milian, is that LCEC is the monopoly. So watch this. So they own this 130-year-old infrastructure, which is really old. And remember the hurricane that just passed, Hurricane Ian? Okay, watch this. That's my family. Hurricane Ian, with those wooden poles, it did a lot of damage to the wooden poles, and they actually started to bend. So LCEC came out here, and they started fixing those poles. It's a $6 billion project. In the county, it's actually putting these steel poles like this. It's called grid hardening. It's a $6 billion project. You know who they're making pay for that?
I know, like us.
Yeah, exactly, right? And so basically, the idea is to get away from LCEC altogether, for you guys to be able to own your own power and sell it back to the utility company and get out of the stronghold that is the utility company.
Okay.
That's the idea. And then tomorrow, like I said, we'll kind of draw up the design for you, and we'll drop it off with you. It'll take 20-25 minutes. All we ask is for like a little space, maybe like at your kitchen table where we can sit down and talk.
No problem.
And I'll bring my engineer and we'll do that.
Okay.
There's 5 major questions that each homeowner has.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So I was gonna answer.
What happens to my roof?
Yeah.
What if we move? How much does it cost? Who maintains it? And when do we start saving money? So what happens to my roof? The panels actually serve as a second insulation to the house, and it makes the house stay cooler in the summertime. So it freshens up the house. What if we move? If you move out of this house, then basically the solar panels would transfer over just like the house does, or just like LCEC does. It's just one form with 2 OKs. How much?
You will remove the panel and then.
There's 2 things you can do. You can remove the panels and transfer it over to your next house, but basically what most people do is they just transfer it over to the next owner, because the next owner who moves in here is not going to have a utility bill at all.
But what happened? Because I see the hurricane like broke the system, like they removed the panels.
That's one of the questions.
But what happened? So you guys, you're responsible to
Correct.
redo it?
Well, yep. We're on the hook. You pay absolutely $0.00. We take care of the panels, and we also take care of the roof. That's where we work. So like in this case, it would be like that front part and that side part of the roof. We would take care of the roof as well. So how much does it cost? The idea is to get your bill from 168 to lower than that, and keep it like that for basically forever, for 25 years. Who maintains it? We do, for 25 years, and you pay nothing out of cost. It's bumper to bumper warranty. When do you start saving money? You start saving money from day one, if you qualify. So that's what we want to be able to see tomorrow. Do you have any questions?
In case of hurricane, so
Oh, that's- I was gonna talk about
we spent like couple days without like power.
Yeah.
So it takes like, I don't know, it took like 4 to 5 days.
Yeah.
But if, for example, like the hurricane hit the system, so I'm out of power, right? So
Good
how long
question.
is gonna take you guys to fix it? Because
Right away. We
Right
actually
away?
monitor you once we, like, if we get to that part, right? You would have an application on your phone, and we would have it as well. So we will know if there's something wrong with your system before you do, and we would come here and fix it.
Okay.
Tomorrow I have a very busy day, so I'm gonna see you at 12 o'clock. If anything changes with the time,
Yeah,
for
I'll
you,
let you know. I'll let
let me
you
know, and then I'll do the same things
yes,
on mine.
yes, I'll let you.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, man. Absolutely. God bless you.
Thank you.